We got 4 more days. Four days until the Eagles season starts, okay? And we're going to go over the new captains for the Philadelphia Eagles. We're going to go over this depth chart that just came out and want to kind of poke around at that. And the number 1 receiver for the New England Patriots might not be playing this Sunday due to some serious injury or serious concerns regarding injury. So let's get straight into it.
Because I've seen enough horror movies to know any weirdo wearing a mask is never friendly.
Yo, what is going on, guys? I hope everyone's having a fantastic day today. 4 more days till the Eagles season starts, and there's a lot to go over here regarding, obviously, the roster itself. But the team captains, we finally got the team captains with Fletcher Cox, Jason Kelce, Brandon Graham, Lane Johnson, Big Play Slay. We got A.J. Brown, we got Jake Elliott, Jalen Hurts, obviously, and the newly first ever captain, Devontae Smith. Very happy for him. Very happy for him as of right now. So those are your captains going into game day or for the whole season, and very excited about that. Now we're going to go into the depth chart for the Philadelphia Eagles. Now, the depth charts are like the Eagles are not going to give too much away here, but there's definitely some stuff to kind of look at here when it comes to the depth chart. At kick return, you have Boston Scott. At punt return, you have Alameda Zaccheaus. Sorry, I'm trying to say his name the right way so I don't get pushed out of bounds here, and Quez Watkins. I don't know if this is going to be right because I think Britton Covey is going to be brought up to the active roster 3 times. I think he's going to be the starting punt returner. Like I said, Alameda Zaccheaus would be great. I mean, I've always wanted to try him at punt return. I've always wanted to give him a shot if there's a case here, but why not going forward? If we start from the top here, we have obviously the starting wide receivers. That's obviously instant. Left tackle, left guard, center. Right guard with Cam Jurgens starting there. tylersteen right behind him. Right tackle with Lane Johnson, Jack Driscoll. Tight ends, Dallas Goedert, Jack Stahl, Calcaterra, and the newly acquired Albert O. Interested to see if they use Albert O. See how they use him in this game, if they have any plans in using him for the first game heavily. So I guess we'll find out going forward. And then kind of going into the defense here, defensive end Brandon Graham, Derek Barnett. DTs, you have Fletcher Cox, Milton Williams, Katarius Street, Mauro Jomo. Now, you have at the other DT, you have Jordan Davis here. Jordan Davis, Jalen Carter, Marlon Tuipulotu, and obviously others. So what are they doing here? See, I don't think Fletcher Cox is starting in this game. This is the Eagles aren't putting out, this is from Eagles communications. So is this actually official? Is Fletcher Cox actually starting in front of Jalen Carter right now in the rotation next to Jordan Davis? I highly doubt that. I can't believe that as of right now. But it's interesting that they have Fletcher Cox's name right there. At least if it was by the beat writers or communications, we would have already thought that Jalen Carter was going to start with the first team. Maybe they want to balance out the strengths and weaknesses of the lines. I don't know, because it's really the first 2 defensive lines could start for NFL rosters right now, which is kind of crazy. Then you have obviously the other, defensive end side with Reddick, and you have Josh Sweat, you have, Nolan Smith, that Sam linebacker, as well. So, I mean, you're going to have guys playing off the ball linebackers. So, don't be, surprised there. It's because we have 3 linebackers. Nicholas Morrow's on the practice squad now. And then going into the linebackers in general, obviously Nakobe Dean at middle linebacker, you have Zach Cunningham, and you have Christian Ellis there, which makes sense. Starting corners, it's obviously Bradbury and Slay. Backing up, it looks Bradbury is going to be Joe. Backing up, Slay is going to be Keely Ringo, and then Eli Ricks right behind them there. Backing up Avonte Maddox in the nickel spot is going to be Mario Goodrich, which we already kind of knew that going forward. Your starting safeties as of right now. So Reed Blankenship, Terrell Edmonds, and Justin Evans for that other spot. Sidney Brown is the backup right now. I don't believe this at all. I don't believe Justin Evans has been playing better than Sidney Brown. So that's all I could really say about it. It's going to be Reed Blankenship, Sidney Brown, your starting safeties most likely. Jalen Carter's in the second rotation right now. And the only question I have is kick return with Boston Scott, and punt returns with Alameda Zaccheaus, and Quez Watkins as your 2 punt returners right now. I don't know. Seems kind of weird. So those are really the questions. Punt return, kick return. There's no punter on the list. It is completely empty right now. The Eagles are working on a bunch of punters right now. Hopefully they sign Braden Mann or somebody out there, since they've been working out 4 or 5 punters already. So those are the questions going into the depth chart for this weekend, and it's definitely going to change. I don't think this is legitimately going to be what it's supposed to be. So that is the depth chart for the Philadelphia Eagles. Now, there has been some new news from New England Patriots as of right now, and that's Juju Smith-Schuster. Looks like his knee is about to explode into pieces everywhere. No, his knee is apparently swelling up. In some pain right now. I don't know what it is. There's a bunch of reports coming out that, oh my God, the Patriots just wasted signing him for no reason. So they're down to Devontae Parker. They're down to Jalen Reagor might move up to the active roster because Juju's not playing. Now, I think this either happened today or happened yesterday. So if his knee is swelling up and he's a little bit of pain, so I don't know what it is or it looks good or not. I'm not really sure. But could be out, and you're only down to a couple guys. As much as I really wanted Juju Smith-Schuster to play at this game for what the jokes he was playing on the Eagles on his TikTok and the stuff that he was saying before the Super Bowl, after the Super Bowl, not even taking that humble win, and that's just who he is. I want to kind of shut him up this week. I want us to get a piece of him, of why he's really nothing but a product of KC, and that's as far as it goes, because guarantee you, he's not going to go much anywhere this year with the New England Patriots with Mac Jones throwing the football, especially against this team this Sunday, okay? So of how serious this whole thing with his knee, it looks like if there is swelling right now, maybe a little bit of pain. I don't know if it's just I don't know what it is. It's in his knee, a knee injury, I guess. I don't think there's anything that's reported as an ACL. There's nothing reported as anything serious like that, but something is going on with him. I kind of read a little bit about it, and they didn't really give us an answer on 100% what it is because they probably haven't discovered what it is entirely yet. So one man down for the Patriots on Sunday, most likely. And it's a shame because I really wanted him to play. So I don't know what other receivers they have besides Devontae Parker, but obviously they're going to bring up, I would think they're going to bring up Jalen Reagor, right? I mean, maybe. I don't know. He just got there, so they're going to give him a shot to get some revenge, I guess. I don't know. And that's when they're going to be celebrating Tom Brady at halftime. This is the most perfect game for the Philadelphia Eagles, going into Gillette Stadium, giving the beat-down ass whooping that they deserve. Because we haven't faced them. We haven't faced them in a long time. I think it was since the Darren Sproles punt return touchdown, the pick six Malcolm Jenkins on Tom Brady. I think it's really been that long as of right now. So that's all I really got to say when it comes to the depth chart, when it comes to the captains for the Philadelphia Eagles. Just like I said, the depth chart is just a few questions. And like I said, they're not going to give away who's starting, who's in the rotation. And this is just from communication. So I don't think that's really even official. And they wouldn't really put out an official depth chart anyway, unless it's just taken from the internet or something maybe is updated right now. So we'll find out what happens with that. But other than that, that's pretty much it. Let me know what you guys think about the captains. Let me know what you guys think about, obviously, the depth chart in general. Do you think it's due to change? Do you think it's even 100% correct? You guys let me know. And Juju's out most likely for Sunday. I hope not, but looks like he's going to. You guys have a fantastic day, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Shakes up, follow, slide. Peace out, guys. Peace.